So, last Friday, my friends and I decided to have one of those fancy Zoom dinners where everyone pretends to be social while secretly judging the contents of each other's refrigerator. Frankly, I was just excited to show off my homemade spaghetti, if by homemade you mean boiled and covered in suspiciously orange sauce from a jar. Everything was going smoothly, the usual small talk, until my friend Dan took a dramatic forkful of, well, absolutely nothing. He looked straight into the camera and said, "I call this dish the Emperor's New Meatballs. Zero carbs, zero shame." At first, I thought maybe Dan was just out of groceries again, but then Sarah chimed in, pretending to sprinkle invisible Parmesan over her empty plate. Soon everyone was pantomiming extravagant meals. Beth claimed she had a 12-layer lasagna, and Mark insisted his invisible steak was medium rare with a hint of existential dread. Suddenly, our Zoom grid looked like a mime convention sponsored by Weight Watchers. I tried to play along, but it's surprisingly hard to twirl imaginary noodles without looking like you're swatting a fly. Things escalated quickly after that. Dessert rolled around and the debate started. If no one can see your food, do the calories still count? Sarah argued that invisible cake was basically a salad, while Mark tried to convince us that his third helping of air pie was for the antioxidants. Dan pulled up a screen-shared spreadsheet labeled Quantum Calorie Theory, which, to his credit, had more math than I'd seen since high school, but less actual food. I started to worry that someone was going to get hangry and take a bite out of their laptop. By the end of the night, we'd reached two conclusions. 1. Never trust Dan to host dinner again. And 2. Invisible food is the only meal that leaves you hungry for more, because it's literally impossible to have seconds.